What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a complete guide on builds and how you can get insane amounts of damage. So there are a ton of things that can contribute to damage, and we are gonna go over each one. Even though I have some of the best stuff, like Kokushibo V2, my damage output just isn't that crazy at the moment. So I'll show you step by step how every aspect contributes to greater damage output. Right off the bat, the first thing that comes to mind is Haki. You can get Haki books by fishing or by opening chests. Just use the book, and you'll get Haki. As you can see, it's already a noticeable improvement. Now, let's move on to races, which are super important. Races are usually all obtainable from race rerolls. However, some, like the player race, are exceptional and have to be obtained through quest. This gives damage buffs, like player race, which can give a damage buff of up to 4 times when max out, or Burkan, which gives 3.25 times damage multiplier. So first things first, get a good race for more damage. As you can see, I switched races from human to Burkan, and the difference in damage output is pretty significant. The next thing is traits, and they make a huge difference. The celestial traits give the most damage buffs. I made a video on this ranking all of them. For a weapon build, the best trait is Lord of Shades, which gives a 17 times multiplier, and for spec build, Godly Seon is the best. Once you get a good trait, you will see an instant and huge improvement in your damage output. As you can see for yourself, we've already achieved a damage output of billions. Since we're on the topic of traits, let's go over the way to make your trait even more broken. I am talking about corrupting your trait, and you can find the NPC in Karakura Town. It costs corrupted tickets. You can get these from the corrupted dungeon. So basically, the corruption you want on a trait is Godly or Impossible. Godly gives 50% more damage, while Impossible gives around 75% more damage. Alright, moving on from races and traits, let's talk about abilities. In this game, abilities are almost useless except for some like Gatekeeper, which allows you to teleport islands. However, concerning damage, there are only 2 abilities that will make a night and day difference. The best ability for damage is Transparent World. This was recently added. The second best ability is Vizard Mask. Both grant a temporary but an insane damage boost. If you are following, you should have a pretty solid build till now. But now, we are gonna get even more out of it. Let's talk about stats. If you haven't messed with limit breaking yet, your stats are probably around D currently. You need limit break stones to get them to A, and then you'll have to use enchanted limit break stones to go from A to SSS. The more you limit break, the higher your stat goes, which means you can get more damage out of it. You can use drilling artifacts and titles for limit breaking, or you can do fishing with its respective title for it. Enchanted limit breaks can be crafted at Verse Island, so to put it simply, it's just about the time it takes. After maxing out your limit breaks, we move on to Prestige. The maximum amount of Prestige in the game right now is 15. However, you only really need 10 Prestige to get an additional 100% damage boost. However, if you go through all 15 Prestige, you'll get a crazy 150% damage boost. When you Prestige, you get a Prestige point. You can then go to Starter Island and invest your point into EXP for now, then get max level Prestige again, and keep investing all your points into EXP. After you've done 10 Prestiges, you can reset the Prestige points and add all of them into damage. And now, you are dealing an insane amount of damage. Now for accessories. For now, the best one for sword would be the First Sun Haori, or the Hollow Knight Cape. The Haori is a secret unlockable item that I'm not really supposed to talk about just yet. The Hollow Knight Cape is also a good option for damage. You can get the Hollow Knight Cape from the Halloween shop. Pick it up before it's gone. It's really good. It's also the best for specials. You can upgrade your accessories by bringing them to the highest level of enchantment. By doing that, you'll boost their stats, which will give you extra buffs and power. You can also enchant your weapons to the max and roll for blessings, which give insane damage output. For specials, you could use a blessing stone. I think every player would understand what items I'm talking about, but just in case you don't get it, I'll include a Trello link in the comments. That way you can follow my guide and keep track of everything with the Trello. Now let's go over relics. For specials, you'll want the John Smith mask, which is obtained from the Sid dungeon. For swords, you want the Anson ring, which drops from the Anson boss on the Endless Castle Island. Let's move on to titles now. The game has added a ton of new titles, but I'll tell you which ones you should be targeting. For sword, go for the newer titles Corrupted Savior and Bloody Moon. You can earn Corrupted Savior by killing Saber Alter's boss 10 times, or you can unlock Bloody Moon after acquiring Kokushibo V2. For spec, Corrupted Savior is the best option available. Last but not least, we have a few items that don't directly affect damage, but still make a big difference in your overall build. I'm talking about Wisps and artifacts. If you want to stun your target, Ice Artifact is a good choice, and pairing it with Eternal Wisp gives you a full-on icy stun combo. For healing, regular Wisp or Lucky Wisp are your best options. And if you're looking to reduce cooldowns, Intelligent Artifact is the way to go. I hope this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Hey, if you made it this far, drop a comment with the strongest. I put a lot of time and effort into this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and God bless you all.